Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Someone sent me a message today asking me should I buy Bned stock, and it did reverse split. It's at around what, $6, $7 somewhere. It's dropping like a hotcake as expected. So anyone who's holding that one long term, who's holding a bag and just keeps averaging down, they're getting absolutely destroyed right now, and it's absolutely hilarious because I pointed out very clearly, stay away from it. Take the loss and move on. Let me show you a perfect example of a stock similar to what Bned is doing right now. Mullen stock. Let's zoom out on the chart. Whoa, Mullen, what are you doing? You just keep going down. Why don't you go up? Well, because Mullen is a trash company. It is, and that is reflected in the share price continuing to go down over and over again. And I asked ChatGPT a very simple question. I don't use Google anymore. Who needs Google when ChatGPT can give you can give you all the oops, what did I just click? Okay, let's see. Can I there we go. I want to zoom in on here. Let's get nice and close. There we go. Mullen stock has undergone 6 stock splits since 2016. These reverse splits significantly reduce the number of shares outstanding, which can affect the stock price and investor sentiment. Frequent reverse splits from Mullen are attempts to manage its stock price amidst volatility and financial challenges. So anyone holding a gigantic bag on Mullen, because they've reverse split so many times, they're holding that bag and it's probably never coming back up for them. That's the reality. And of course, they think that Mullen will one day turn it around. That's just how bag holders think. They think this is it. We're so special that we're gonna be different from every other garbage stock out there. Bned, why did it reverse split? Let's just ask ChatGPT here. Yeah, if you're not taking advantage of AI right now, you're sleeping on it. But perfect example of what's going to happen in Bned here. So if you're still in it, I mean, get out. It's going to be a day trade opportunity, I'm sure, but you got to like you get in and you get out with like you got to take your loss with Bned if you're going to day trade it. You do not want to hold this one. You got to know your levels. You got to know what you're doing if you're going to trade something like this. But this is more so for longs. This is over. This is about to continue to repeat what Mullen repeated in the past. It's going to come back down under $1. It'll reverse split again, and it'll just rinse and repeat, destroy shareholders, lower customer demand for physical books. I agree with that. Who needs physical books? Digital books. Who wants to have a ton of books just sitting around in the room taking up space when the digital version is just as good and you can carry it around on your phone and you on your phone you can carry around a lot of digital books compared to carrying around 100 physical books. Think about that for a second. The financial performance of the company has been affected by higher operating expenses and non-GAAP adjusted EBITDA fluctuations. Recent cost reduction initiatives have not fully offset the revenue declines. Yeah, the market is going to change, especially with AI. If you're still living in 2020, 2015, 2010, 2005, guys, education, a lot of things are about to change with the AI being implemented. It's going to be implemented everywhere. It's going to change how we learn. It's going to change how we do our homework. I mean, it's already happening. Some people don't even do homework anymore. They just type in, they just ask Chat GPT for the answers, and that's it. Like, it's not. We used to not be able to do that back then. Like back in 2007, I couldn't just ask Chat GPT to write me a research paper real quick, and then I just double check to make sure it's up to snuff. That's unfortunately we weren't able to do that back in 2007. Nowadays, you can do a lot. Nowadays, students don't even have to try. They can just have, you can take English 101 or even speech 101 and just have it generate a script for you. And then you kind of just edit it, make sure everything's up to snuff, maybe change the words around a little bit. And you just put so little effort into everything compared to someone from like 2007, 2005, even 2015, because AI is still in its infancy and it will take over whether you like it or not. I mean, that is the reality. Tutors tutors are not going to be necessary anymore, unfortunately, because the AI will be able to do what they can do, but better, and we'll be able to speak all the languages, no problem. So, so it's going to be universal, my friends. And Bned, I believe, is it's going to be like Hollywood and what else? Blockbuster. It's going to be phased out. It's going to be a thing of the past, and we'll all look back and go, "Wow." I mean, Amazon is a giant company, and a lot of companies are moving towards all digital. That is the future, my friends. That is what I believe. Barnes and Noble Education. I don't know what they're going to do to turn it around, but I just don't see them being able to compete with Amazon. I don't. I don't see them being able unless they integrate AI into everything. That they need to get with the times. They need to start getting onto hopping on the AI trend right now. Because let me just ask ChatGPT here. How will AI impact the education sector? And as I was saying, if they don't get with the times, if they don't start integrating AI into everything in their business, then we're just going to see it fall off the face of the earth because ultimately you adapt or you die. There's a lot of technology right now that's going to become legacy and you either move on and get with the times or you're going to be left behind. That's the reality of AI. And quantum computing in the future will do the same thing. You either get with the times and you get yourself a quantum computer or you stay behind and use those old legacy technologies using transistors. AI is poised to have a profound impact on the education sector. AI can provide customized educational experiences tailored to individual student needs by analyzing data on student performance and learning styles and can adapt its content to each learner's pace and preferences. Intelligent tutoring systems, AI driven tutoring systems, can offer additional support outside the classrooms. They can answer student questions, provide feedback, offer explanations, helping students learn at their own pace. AI can streamline administrative processes such as grading, scheduling, and student enrollment. By automating these tasks, educators can focus more on teaching and engaging with students. Or you won't need teachers at all because the AI will be able to do the teaching part better than teachers. Let's be real. What will happen to companies like Bned that don't adopt AI into their company? That's a good question. Companies like Barnes and Noble Education that fail to adopt AI into their operations could face several challenges such as loss of competitive edge, operational inefficiencies, innovation stagnation. The education sector is rapidly evolving with new technological advancements. Companies that do not adopt AI risk falling behind in innovation, potentially missing out on the new business opportunities offered by AI and the changing markets and partnerships that could drive growth and expansion. All right, guys, so there you go. BNet here has to, I know it's trying. I know it is, it's trying. But you can try all you want. Sometimes like Blockbuster in Hollywood, it's your time to go. And I'm thinking this is one. Unless they turn it around, I don't see BNet surviving here. I don't know what they would have to do. They would have to make a lot of changes, and they would have to adapt, because ultimately it's an adapt or die kind of world we live in, right? Either you adapt or you stay behind and you die. And I just don't see why anyone. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like paying for expensive textbooks or expensive anything. Ideally, you know what? I could just ask ChatGPT to give me the rundown on whatever I'm searching for, whatever question I have regarding whatever topic, and it'll give me an answer. It'll generate something, and I'll see you guys in the next one.